Hello, Matteo. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Yes, you are ready to start. So,
Yes.
Matteo, да, I will introduce you in Russian. Матео будет говорить на русском языке про мир моды. Матео, школа Ferrari, находится в Милане. Ferrari известное всему миру название, да, и Матео расскажет, как поехать и вот построить карьеру в сфере моды. Hello, Матео, you are ready, you can start. Матео будет говорить на английском языке. Я думаю, многие из вас его знают. В программе написано, на каком языке кто выступает. Yeah, Матео, it's all yours.
Hello, Sajay, thank you. My name is Matteo Andreacchio from Ferrari Fashion School. I will try to speak slow and not go too fast. As we say sometimes, the official language, it's bad English, not good English, bad English, so we all understand well, okay? So as you said, we are a fashion school based in Milan. Actually, when we say based in Milan, in reality, we need to specify a little bit because we are situated in the middle of the fashion district of Milan. Milan, as you know, is one of the biggest fashion capital in the world. And in Milan, there is an area, a district where all the brands work. And that's exactly where we are. Armani moved here probably something like 15 years ago with the headquarters. And since then, all the big brands moved here. The interesting thing is that when we think about fashion, we should not think about only who design collections. The world of fashion is a pretty big industry. It's open to a lot of people, not only the one with let's say a talent for drawing, but it's really open to everybody with an interest for fashion from different aspects. To give you an idea, we have different courses in different areas. One, of course, is the fashion design area, where we have a lot of we have fashion and textile design, which is a course dedicated who wants to really learn how to create a collection, but not only a cloth collection, also how to draw and create collections for fabrics that are used in many different fields, like furnitures or home design or car interior. You know, there are a lot of places where textile is really important. And with this journey, with this 3 years undergraduate course, you will learn how to create cloth collection, but also design textile for many different things. Also, we have a fashion design, which is our, say, more historical course. And that's really dedicated who really want to work in the fashion business as a designer. In reality, the fashion designer, it's more than just somebody who draw. It's like a project manager, somebody who is able to create a collection, but also follow a team or direct a team that goes from the idea generations to the market research, to the trend search in the beginning, till the creation of the final product. Okay. So these are let's say the courses that you can imagine in a typical fashion course, but in reality, there's much more than that. We have courses in the fashion business area, which is very interesting. In every fashion company, there is somebody who draws the collections and creates the creative part of the collection, but also the biggest part of each company is dedicated to sell merchandise, produce, and market, basically everything that is created. So we have a 3 years undergraduate course, bachelor, that is fashion, business, and digital marketing. And this is for, we basically merge two things together. One is the fashion business in terms of understanding how a fashion or luxury business works. In this case, you need to really imagine not fashion just like people who makes, designer who makes clothes, but fashion and luxury business more broad, okay? And also the digital marketing part, because today the digital marketing is really, really important. Today we're having this virtual meeting with you, and that's part of the digital world we're living in. It's easy for you to come in our school. That's, by the way, This is one of our classroom, and as you can see, the setting is not very typical for a school. I will tell you later why it's made like this. But the digital marketing nowadays is really important. It really needs to merge with experience and with the understanding of the business. So that's why we have fashion business and digital marketing as one course. Then we have photography. Photography is also really important because all the communication today goes through visual images, right? And our photography course in reality is photography and digital video, because to every photographer today is requested to not only create nice pictures and nice services and nice maybe commercial advertisements, but also a lot of time to create short movies, short videos to present the product or to interview maybe a celebrity or something like that. So that's why we say, okay, photography and digital video. One important thing to know is that we have our own internal studio here in our premises. So there is a lot of laboratory, a lot of practical exercise, and it's done internally. Now, because we are the Ferrari Fashion School, of course, even in the photography undergraduate, even if the photography undergraduates cover the entire world of photography, everything that goes from all kinds of photography services you can imagine. But then, of course, especially in the third year, we have a focus on the fashion world. And that's because we are able to merge and to join the different courses here and have professional models coming over for professional services. We have makeup artists. We have everything that is needed to create a professional fashion service. So it's because it's really important as a photographer to understand and speak the let's say the word of the fashion industry, because it's one of the biggest part of the business as of today. Then of course in the third year we decided to do that. And by the way, for fashion photography we have also a master degree. And the master degree for fashion photography is dedicated to people with already experience in photos, and they want to get a vertical experience and create a portfolio, a very rich portfolio in the fashion world. And that's only 1 year. Is only 1 year course, and it's one also on our best, let's say, recruitment course all over the world. We have students coming from all over the world, because in this 1 year you can experience and practice a lot, and also create your portfolio and get introduced to the business of fashion here in Milan. Of course, for the master degree, you need either a diploma in photography already, or you need to demonstrate an experience at the same level of somebody with a degree. So there is an evaluation process to be admitted, and we admit only who demonstrate to have the right skills, because of course the master degree is not a shortcut to the undergraduate. Okay. Last area, which I think it's important to mention, we also have the let's say the styling part, where we cover all the aspects of how to create a message, how to basically work behind the scene to create the success of a brand. That's a lot of the styling. The undergraduate in the styling is really about creating and working with companies who need to promote something, promote an image, promote a product. And in fact, this is called styling and digital communication. Okay, digital communication today, it's really important. Of course, you all know all the different social media. I know you probably use VK or other social media in your country. But anyway, now the fact that people is connected to people, and it's people influencing other people with the use of product or with the endorsement of product, that makes it very important to communicate in the right way. We have studies of many big companies today that are working basically completely forgetting the paper magazines and working only on the digital side. I don't know how much time you spend on newspaper, on physical magazine, and how much time you spend on social media or on internet. That's a matter of fact. Today, everything is different. So one thing that to me is very important for me to say, it's when we speak about every profession in the fashion business, there are hundreds of professions. It's not just the few that I mentioned. And the courses that we are covering basically prepare you for the majority of this profession. So you can apply for different positions after this course. Is not only for the professions that gives the name to the course. To give an idea, if you do the fashion business and digital marketing course, you can then go to work as a fashion buyer. So the person who goes to the fashion shows and select the garments and the things that he wants to sell in his shops or in his chain of shops. You can work as a supply chain manager, so more in the let's say managerial part. You can work as a marketing director, as a brand manager, as an event manager. So there are a lot of professions that are all equally interesting, and you will discover them through these 3 years courses. Okay. One thing that is in common with all our courses is that there's no prerequisite. There's no need to know anything before coming here. You don't need to know how to draw. We will teach you how to draw if you want to do the fashion design course or fashion and textile. We start really from zero. We have developed our own methodology. We have our own books, which we publish. We don't sell those books outside the school because we want to keep our methodology only for our students. But our books are really well made, and a lot of schools ask us to give them the books, but we want to keep it for us. So we go from zero. And of course, if you come from an artistic school and you really know how to draw, we will not forget what you already know. We will start from your experience. In the first few days of school, we always have a quick test where we try to understand from where is the starting point, from where you start, and then we continue from there. As I said, so all the courses are basically the same in terms of request for entrance. Only the master's degree request a bit of experience before joining. All our courses are in Italian and in English, so you can choose which language you prefer. I know there is some people who comes to Italy with the idea not only to learn a profession, but also to learn a language and to learn a way of living and something different, maybe experience something different. So we offer our Italian classes also to international students. Of course, in that case, there is a request of minimum understanding of Italian, and we have Italian courses that we can provide in that case. Yes, Sergey, I see you there.
Yes, only 1 minute. So thank you for the great presentation. I will tell more about the students can have a personal consultation with your school in Russian. Все вы можете записаться на персональную консультацию, если вы хотите реально поехать учиться в Италию. Я вам рекомендую. Это одна из лучших школ, в которой вы можете учить моду. And why to study fashion in your school?
Well, there are some obvious reasons, like, well, as I said, it's Milan is one of the probably now the most rising fashion capital in the world, because New York, we know, it's struggling a lot with their fashion week. The fashion week in Milan is getting bigger and bigger. Even today with the coronavirus, nothing has stopped the fashion week to go. By the way, this year, if people want to go and see something from us, if you go to the official National Chamber of Fashion, which is the official Italian, let's say, institution for fashion, this year we participated with our academy, we participated with our school to the official Fashion Week. with a fashion video, with a fashion movie, by the way. That's the fashion film, so that's the real name. We need
so
to
your students can participate in this show, right?
Yes, we participated different ways. We have so this year we participated to the official show, and otherwise we have our main shows where all the press comes to, and also we participate to big events in Italy. So that's the obvious one. The second part is Milan. It's in the middle of let's say it's a connection point with a lot of companies working. So it's not only learning how to draw, you can learn or how to work in the business. You can do that everywhere in the world. But when you need to speak with a company who makes a specific garment, when you need to talk with a company who makes a specific button, here we have a very close by the entire chain that goes from materials, production, everything, the state of the art of everything is just around the corner here. And physically, when I say around the corner, I mean in 500 meters from here, there's basically everything. And that's probably what makes this place really special. Our students, sometimes they cross the street here outside. You see, I have a window here, and we are in a place where there are a lot of companies, all in the fashion and design area. And sometimes, you see people coming with dresses and the stuff. You really live inside the fashion world every day. It's not just going to school. It's really living a total experience for the duration of your period of your life here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Do you think everyone can start career in fashion, or you require some specific knowledge, skills, some abilities? Or if I want, for example, or my daughter wants to work in fashion world, she go to your school and learn it, or it requires something else, not only education? Or
there is only one request, only one prerequisite, which is absolutely important, and it's the passion for fashion. This is a word where you cannot work if you don't love what you do. Okay, you really need to have passion for it. From the technical side, there's no need. We start from zero. We teach for people coming from different experience from zero every year. So that's not a problem.
Okay. So, and when do you think you will have personal classes, like after coronavirus?
Well, we're already enrolling people for the next intake in September. Actually October, sorry. This year we stopped, of course, the online, the physical lessons, but only for let's say the period of time where we are not allowed to run physical classes. So this year we expect that in January we'll restart with the physical classes anyway. And what we will do anyway, we'll recover the missing laboratory lessons from January onwards. And if it's not January, it's going to be February. But we are, let's say, prepared to also, because there is one thing which is very important, and you can see here, we have very large spaces, and so our classrooms are not tiny with people, very close one another. So even respecting the regulation, we can keep a 2 meters distance between one student and another student, and that's why the government gave us the possibility to run in-person courses until 1 week ago. Basically, we just stopped physical lessons just 1 week ago, and we will restart as soon as situation gets better. But we are definitely now looking for September and October intake as a normal life, back to normal with the vaccines and let's say the situation of the coronavirus improving.
Okay, great. And one more question about Ferrari brand. Is it the most famous brand from Italy? Are you connected with Ferrari cars somehow? Do you do something together?
Well, I would like to say yes, but no. The answer is no. We are, so the founder of the school name is Silvia Ferrari, and that's why the school is called Ferrari Fashion School. She's a fashion designer, very popular, and she started 20 years ago this academy, and that's from then where the names come from. Yes, it's a very popular name. By the way, Ferrari in Italy is the second most popular surname, so it's not uncommon to find somebody with a Ferrari surname anyway.
Okay, great. We have some. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for the great presentation. I will speak in Russian now about personal consultation. Итак, если вы хотите записаться на прямую консультацию с этой школой, и реально хотите поехать туда, в календаре, в программе есть программа, есть место, есть ссылка на личное расписание, вы можете записывать. Okay, thank you very much again. Thank you for joining us second time. So
Thank you,
see you. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.